today's video, I'm shouting out Winton Cape for your comment that has made a video. So Winton Cape asked me a question on my video where I was talking about the Neville Goddard living in the end technique. Let's read the comment so that we can get into the video. Thank you for your video, especially the part about the challenges along the way. The technique also. Did you keep manifesting during the stumbles? I have started manifesting process and now have hit a stumbling block. So Winton, the answer to your question, if I kept manifesting during the stumbles, yes. So in the video, the Neville Goddard living in the end, if you haven't watched it, I'm not going to go through everything I talked about in that video. You can definitely go watch it when you're finished watching this, or you can go watch it and then come back to this. I'll link it in the description of this video so you can go watch it whichever way suits you. So just for a brief recap of that video, in the Neville Goddard living in the end, I shared with you how I manifested my apartment, and that was my very first apartment on my own. And I talked about how I got a first apartment, but then the first apartment that I got did not work out, and I still wanted to move out, really needed to move out. I got help, and a lady guided me from my work on how to deal with the situation to get out of the previous apartment. So in that moment of that apartment falling through, from what I understand from your comment, Winton, is if I kept manifesting within that time. And I'll say yes. The reason why I say yes is because don't lose hope. That's when you are like really, really close to the thing that you want to manifest, you're going to experience stumbling blocks. Always experience stumbling blocks. And it's in that time that you're supposed to believe that, this thing didn't work out for me because that's not exactly what I wanted. I thought I wanted that, or I thought that was for me, but that wasn't it. And if you keep the belief in that bit right there, in that stumbling block, like my stumbling block for that story was the apartment falling through. If I did not believe that something better was coming, my focus was just getting out of that one. And I knew that, something is going to happen. You just have to know within you. So just having that belief, knowing within you that, you should kind of be grateful in that moment. When you have that stumbling block, like be grateful. Because for me, I was grateful that I saw that lady's true colors before I actually moved into her place. I then now have to spend a whole month or two with her in her apartment, and because I wasn't living at her, I was renting a space on her property, I would have been miserable. So when your stumbling block happens, when something happens to try to throw you off course and make you think like, you thought that you're gonna have it, like if you're applying for a job, sometimes that happens, like when you're applying for a job or you are applying to, like I was applying for apartments, and the one that you think that you really want falls through, that that stumbling block right there is not the part to give up. That's the time that you're supposed to have all the belief in the world and take stumbling blocks as a knowing that it's gonna happen. Take the stumbling blocks as, or like the closed doors. What you call stumbling blocks, I call closed doors. That door closed on me. If I did not continue to believe in that moment that, my apartment is out there and it's going to be way better than this one. That's what I told myself, and I believed it because I've had past experiences. If I use the experience when I wanted to get pregnant with my daughter, I give that story on this channel already. And when everything went wrong, I knew I would have a healthy baby at the end of it all. So it's in the stumbles. It's in the time when you are supposed to throw your hands in the air, when the frustration times, those are the times that you're supposed to believe. And if you're having trouble, you're running into you're being trying so hard to achieve this goal, or you've been living in the end, you've been seeing it all the time, that's the moment where you have to let go of thinking of your thing. There's a moment in time that I also spoke about in that video, the Neville Goddard Living in the End, that I talk about letting it go. You thought about all that you wanted with whatever you're trying to achieve in your life, whatever goal you're going towards. You can't consistently think about it all day, every single day. There's a point in time it's going to get to you, especially if you don't see it showing up. You don't see anything happening in your life for it to become a possibility. And you have that sort of stumbling block where it feels like, oh my God, is it ever going to happen? That's the time that you take a step back. I am the queen for stepping back. This week alone, like I told you all, I'm using the Neville Goddard Living in the End to manifest something in my life right now. And I felt a little bit discouraged. You know what I did? I went out to the park. I took a long calm walk. And I just listened to the birds, listened to the trees, listened, to the air blowing. And I just enjoy that, just taking my mind off of the situation. And you know what happened? This week alone, no, I have not achieved that particular goal as yet, but because I let go, because I release that feeling out of me, I started to see things happening. That same day, things start to happen. And that's what happens. When you have a stumbling block, the one thing that you are supposed to remember, and I have to remind myself too, because I'm human. I'm not a guru. I'm just a lady that went through a lot of things in my life, manifested things in my life. This is what I share on my channel, my experiences, just so it can help you. So yes, I go through things. Yes, I've manifested things, but still I have these struggles too. You have stumbling blocks, and sometimes you think of, is it ever going to happen for me? And yes, it is going to happen for you. Just keep believing, Winton Cape 7708. Keep believing. Although you have that stumbling block, although things seem that if they're not going your way, it is going to happen for you. Live in the end. Follow those techniques that I share with you in Monday's video. If you need to go rewatch it, go rewatch it. But know that there's a point in time, and it might be this point for you, that you might need to, stop thinking about whatever that goal is that you want. Stop thinking about it. Because if you overthink it, you're going to start worrying about it. And what worrying does is push things away from you. And you don't want to push your goal away from you. So maybe you need to release it right now, because right now I can see that you have hit a stumbling block in whatever it is that you're going towards. Take a break, go have some fun, go watch a funny movie, go do something fun and exciting, and do something to enjoy life. Because the more that you're enjoying life, the more you bring the things that you want to you. The more that you're stressing out about life and things, the more you're pushing them away from you. You don't want to push them away. You want to pull them to you. And happiness pulls them to you. Gratitude pulls them to you. So go do something right now that will make you laugh, that will make you smile, that will make you feel good inside. And keep believing, and know that yes, you might have a stumbling block. Yes, you might have a closed door, but it is not the end. You will reach your goal once you keep believing and seeing your goal in the end, but release it along the way and let the universe take it over. Because until you release that goal, the universe can't take it over. So you release it, you let the universe take it over, and keep believing. You will achieve your goal. Don't let stumbling blocks scare you. I hope that answered your question, Winton Cape. And thank you guys for watching. If you want to be shouted out on my channel, I'll do it on Thursdays for sure. Definitely feel free to leave me questions like this, and I will surely shout you out and create a video off of your comment. Thank you guys for watching. And remember to be brave, be strong, and be you. Bye.